Hey, it's Kurt back here with yet another review, and got several things to review in regards to beauty and skin. Now, I'm not one of those metrosexual kind of guys that are all into fashionable shoes and fashionable pants and suit coats and spending $100 on haircuts and things like that. No, ma'am. No, I don't do that. But a long time ago, I did recognize the fact that skin kind of makes a difference. It's kind of a barometer of your health, if you will. So when I see, especially a man whose skin is all leathered out because he's been baking in the sun, or maybe he's diluted and using toxic thinking and going to the tanning bed all his life, and he may be in shape, but his skin is just like shoe leather. It just wrinkles everywhere. I found that to be appalling when I was younger, and I thought, you know what? I'm not going to ever let myself get like that until I'm about 90. Try to be a healthy guy. It doesn't make any sense to be healthy if your skin looks like shoe leather. You follow me? So your skin is also important. I mean, you could be the fittest person in the world with a six-pack, but if your skin looks like shoe leather, no ma'am. So many years ago, I started adding a little bit of lotions here and there, and I used to do a little bit of like acupressure, massage, finger, just to get the blood flowing in certain areas. And then I had my first facial probably 15 or 20 years ago, and that really felt good, but it also felt like it rejuvenated my skin a little bit. And so as I got closer and closer to 40, I thought, you know what? The writing's on the wall. You can't just let nature take its course. Otherwise, you end up looking like Chet Baker, by the time you're 60 years of age. And if you don't know what Chet Baker ended up looking like, he never made it to 60, but I'll put a picture up. He did not look too good. Anyway, for the last 15 years or plus, I've been putting different lotions on my face, and I've had, whenever I could afford it, just a facial every now and then. And then maybe a good 5 or 6 years ago, I stumbled on a video on YouTube, and a lady was doing this. I thought, what is that lady doing? Crazy, right? What is she doing? And she was like in her 50s, but she looked like 35. And she explained that she'd been using a derma roller or micro needle type thing on her face for over 10 years. And just the act of doing that had kept her skin looking relatively healthy, like the healthy skin of a 30-year-old. And the logic behind it that she explained was that when you do this, you do just small little damage to your skin, a little tiny trauma, I guess is the best way to say it, a small amount of trauma with these little needles. And what happens in your body, it activates emergency response, and your body starts sending collagen up to your skin to repair it. Now, collagen is actually what you lose. Collagen, when you lose collagen as you get older, that's what gives your skin that kind of shoe leather lacticity kind of look. It's just not firm anymore or plump. It thins out, doesn't look good. That's because you lost collagen. So I also have another review I'm going to do on a collagen supplement that I take on a regular basis, the one that you eat or drink. And that'll be in another review. So anyway, I saw that, and the way she explained it, I thought, you know what, that kind of makes sense. I thought, well, let me try that. So I bought this many years ago. I think my first one I got probably maybe almost 8 or 9 years ago, but this one here I actually got, and I'll show you the invoice, I actually got it over 4 years ago on Amazon. And I started off, now they're graded in millimeters as far as how prickly they are. And this is a 1 millimeter one, so I wouldn't recommend that you actually go out and get the 1 millimeter one right away. You might want to work up to it. But I started off at a 0.25, a 25 millimeter, a 0.25 millimeter. And I did it for like a couple of weeks, and I never really felt much in it. I mean, it didn't hurt me, and it barely made my face red, So I moved up to a, what was it? I believe it was a 0.50. Which that one was pretty good. So I moved up to a 0.50, and then eventually that was a white one. Then eventually I moved up to a 0.75. That one I could feel pretty good. And then now this one, I only have to rub it a few times. Like, wow, right there I can feel it. This is a 1 millimeter. So I don't probably can't see, but yeah, you can see the little needles coming out. here's how I think, folks. We're all going to end up looking as bad as Chet Baker by the time we hit 90. If we make it to 90, our skin is going to just look like crap by the time we get ready to get put into a coffin and say our goodbyes. Okay. So the way I look at it is, as long as you are able to be healthy, exercise, and do some good in this world and be alive, you might as well try to look and be your best. And so this is one way that I do it. You keep your skin looking good, you drink a lot of water, and there's some other things that I do. So this is the Derma Roller, and I'll leave a link where I got it on Amazon. It's lasted me, you'll see, for more than 4 years. Now recently I got a package of 6 of these guys. They all came in various different type of tools. And I took this one off the handle and I decided to use it up around my eyes. And it seems just to be perfect. The other one that you just saw is not appropriate for your eyes. The skin around your eyes is so thin that I believe that you could damage it. And not to mention, those are 1 millimeter prickly needles, and you wouldn't want that going into your eye. This is a 0.25 derma roller. I just got the head of it. You can see it's supposed to be attached to something. And I'll show you the package that I got this in. You can buy the whole kit. That's how you have to get it. They're not expensive. I think we're talking $10, $15, so this is not expensive at all. But this one here, I just try to go around my eyes a little bit. Just kind of like that. Get close to the eyes. And you can see that the roller is thin enough where you can get in there like that. You know, add a little blood flow and get that collagen effect. So I do that around my eyes with this guy. So the heavy duty one that I use is, and this one cost a pretty penny, is the Microderm GLO Diamond Head. And you get that off of Amazon. Now I got this also around maybe 2018, at least from today's date, a good 4 years ago plus. This one has a diamond tipped head. That's actually diamonds on the tip. And it has a vacuum, so it kind of sucks the dead skin out as you scrape away. And I believe it also brings the blood circulation in. And this one's around $200, but it's worth it. It's like a scaled down version of what you might see at those fancy spas where they actually do the real microdermabrasion on you. You can get the same effect with this guy. It's $200, and compared to what, $50 or $100 if you have to go get one done. Now, I actually had one of those done when I was at the University of Arizona. There was some kind of special for microdermabrasion. I never had done it. It was like $29, normally like $100. So I thought, well, keep an open mind. Let's go see what it's all about. And that one, they really grind away at you. So you can really feel it. But yeah, it was painful. But anyway, I decided that was going to be just too expensive, and I ended up investing in this guy. And I'll leave a link for this. If you care anything about your skin, you need to get involved in something like this. Unless you're rich. Well, if you're rich, then you can just go to the spa and pay $100 every 2 weeks. You know, I don't have that kind of money. I mean, what would that be? You know, $200 a month times 12. I mean, you know, what, over $2,000 a year for something you can just do at your house. So if you're rich, you can just go to the spa, get that done. Otherwise, I recommend just being in control and getting this Microderm GLO Diamond Kit. It's $200. I'll leave the link on Amazon. These are my affiliate links, and it really works quite well. Now, this one's 4 years old. I don't even know if I have it charged. I do have it charged up. Okay. So I'll probably leave a more professional. Let's see if it's going to get in there. There we go. It's got a little timer on and everything, and click it. It's got several different levels. I usually try to use it at the top level. And that's it, just kind of pulling away the dead skin off your face. And I do it just a couple of times. You can already see the blood start to run to the surface, and you can already start to see the skin come off. So when you get rid of the dead skin on your face, your body repairs it with the collagen, and you have a renewed, fresh layer of skin, and it stays healthier. So you can just see how this is starting to work. Look at that. Just that one spot is red, and that's taking off the dead skin. Now, when I get done, there's a filter in here, and when I take this, actually comes out. And when you take it out, there's a filter screen, and you can see all the dead skin that's accumulated. I mean, you'll see it, and it's a big wad of dead skin. But look at what it did. Just for a couple of seconds, you can already see some of the skin where it kind of peeled it away. That's how powerful. This is powerful, guys. This is not a play around toy. So this is powerful. You saw right here. Just how many strokes did I do? Just a couple? Bam. Okay, so now you know the 3 tools that I use. I use this Microderm GLO diamond tip. This is the real deal. I highly recommend, if you got the $200, to go ahead and get it. In fact, even if you don't have the $200, you better go get it anyway, because you're going to spend that much in just a couple of treatments, just at your local spa. Even if you go to some beauty school where they're training students, they're still going to charge you $25 or $40 every time you go in. So it's just better, financially smarter, just to get one of these. So you got the Microderm GLO diamond, and you got this little baby one I use for my eyes. It's a 0.25 millimeter. And where did I put the other one at? Oh, now this is the 1 millimeter derma roller. I recommend that you don't get this in the beginning. Go ahead and get a 0.25, a 25 millimeter. It's a point. We're talking points. So it's a 0.25 of a millimeter, like a quarter of a millimeter. Get one like this, and I'll put up the link of where I got this one. They make them in the different sizes. So you'll see this one. It's kind of a purple one. But they also make it in a 0.25. They make it in a 0.50. I'm not sure if they jump right to 1 millimeter after that. But anyway, you can get one like this. Just go ahead and start off, even if you just use it for a couple of weeks. It's not much money, and you want to start off less as opposed to more. You don't want to hurt yourself. I'm just a little bit on the wrong side of 40. And I've seen a lot of 40-year-old guys, and their skin does not look like this. Their skin is all wrinkled out. Look at the forehead. That's the forehead of like a 32-year-old man, maybe even a 30-year-old man. Most guys that are 40 that I see their forehead, I mean, they got just lines and etchings all over their face. I mean, it doesn't look good. Your skin is a barometer of your health. Let me say that again. Your skin is a barometer of your health. And if you are a fit person, but your skin looks like shoe leather, you get a thumbs down from me. And other people probably subconsciously, whether they're thinking about it or not, also give you a thumbs down. Your skin is that important. And we all have to walk around with our skin. And that's the first thing that people see when they're talking to you, is they notice your skin, whether subconsciously or not. So you want to be as healthy as you can. You want to try to be the best version of yourself as you can for the longest period of time. And that means you take good care of your skin. So these are the tools. Now I have other things I do for my health and my skin, which I'll bring in other reviews. A couple of skin creams and lotions I put on my face. Another one that's more hardcore, that's a retinoid. If you don't know what a retinoid is, it's a version of Retin A. And then also I drink a lot of water. So, people say that all the time, and a lot of people just let it go in one ear and out the other ear. But keeping yourself fully hydrated makes a huge difference. It really does. So I'm Kurt Thompson. This is yet another non-musical and non-trumpet review. And these are things that I use in my daily life on a regular basis. And I'm giving you stuff that works for me. And based on what I've seen, it works for just about everybody else. Link down in the description. Go ahead and grab it. You'll get the best deal. And it's my Amazon links. And I'll see you in the next video.
Wow.